You know, the last video I did about the rapture, I was thinking, about Operation Bluebeam, because Operation Bluebeam really, in its essence, is an inversion of the rapture. So, I was thinking about this morning, and you see, this is what's missing from the Torah movement. There's no revelations of the Holy Spirit. There's no, hey, what about this or that? It's stick to the script. Do you know what I mean? So when I tell you Rob Skiba don't have doesn't he? Well, he's definitely inverted. When he don't have any, revelations, he don't ever have anything for you that's his own opinion. So here's what I'm going to say. Operation Bluebeam, Kratom, Operation Bluebeam is in essence an inverted version of the rapture. Okay, so here's what I was thinking. What if Operation Bluebeam is just a false flag, and the rapture happens, and the way Operation Bluebeam is set up, that there will be a hologram or a blah 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 blah, so everybody can see it. In the course they show the globe model, so it has to be affiliated with space programs or something, or a person that doesn't know the true biblical model of the earth. So I tend to think most of the time when they show a globe at this point that they're sticking with the globe, satanic, heliocentric model. So, what if, because in the Bible, when he comes back for the second coming, everybody sees him, and you couldn't see God on a globe if you're down here underneath the world in Antarctica walking around, and he's up here going, hey, I'm here. So for me, I'm just saying, or when all these people do disappear, they can say it was Operation Bluebeam, and those that were already a little weak in their faith are gonna totally, they're obviously, they didn't go in the rapture, they got left behind. Well, they're now totally going to believe, that there isn't a Jesus. You know what I mean? So it can go, I'm just saying, you got to look at things, a couple different ways. You can't just, who told us about Operation Bluebeam? They did, the same people that told us about there wasn't a J. So we have to look at it and not get emotionally involved in it. Because we heard it, it doesn't mean that that's what's going to happen verbatim. It still is a theory. It's kind of hard to believe that anybody would speak out, because men are such cowards that somebody's going to risk their life and their pension, just like Q. You got to know that's bullshit. So I don't know. I just look at it like, okay, the rapture happens, and whatever, blame it on Bluebeam. Let's just go with that. Okay, millions of people disappear, blah 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 blah. That's easier to pull off than Operation Bluebeam, the false flag happening and making millions of people disappear too. But they could stage stuff with crisis actors. I mean, it is a huge, it is a worldwide network, a worldwide web of deceit, so they could just like with this variant stuff and with the news and everything else, they just make stuff up and put it in the paper, and they could show a bunch of empty cars on TV. It could be a car lot for all we know, and they'll say it's a shopping mall. There could be, old footage used. So there's just a couple different ways to think about things that, as we get into it. So these are just, ideas and theories. I'm not, I don't know. You know what I mean? I do know that, I do know a couple things, that the earth is flat, and, there is a creator, and you can get to know him, and I suggest you do, before you get Operation Bluebeamed or Rob Skiba or something like that.